Hi guys, welcome back to Onset. I'm Sharmeen.
I'm Maheen.
And I'm Shayanae.
So today we're switching gears and we're talking Eastern wear. But before we get into the topic, let's talk news. So, what's been going on in the fashion sphere that got your attention, Shayanae?
I think for me, what caught my attention is Peter Doe leaving Helmut Lang. I think
Is he leaving for sure?
He's leaving after 2 years in.
That's really short.
That's really short.
That's
2
such a
collections.
short stint.
But I also do feel like,
from what I can remember, what I saw, I liked what he made. But it was like, it wasn't really Helmut
but I
Lang
don't think
either.
the essence has been maintained. Like I feel like it's almost like, dare I say, like a dying brand now. Like I think
Really,
it should
I
be
love
like,
Helmut Lang.
I do too.
I think it's such an iconic Tumblr brand.
Yeah, that's what it
as
is.
a kid, I held in such a high regard. I was like, oh my
I
God,
always thought
Helmut
I want
Lang.
that.
Yeah, but he did it. I feel like Peter Doe hasn't been able to
And
resurrect it, ever since he got on. So.
I like his own clothes, like the
That's
stuff he
what I
does.
was gonna do.
Yeah.
Peter Doe as
as
its own
his
brand,
own-
Exactly. I think he should go back, focus on that because I love his stuff.
Yeah.
Like him and his personal brand, it's so good. So
I
yeah,
love
that was interesting.
Vietnamese influence that he brings into it, like honoring like where he comes from. I really liked it, and I like how pared back everything was.
Yeah,
Of course,
and
yeah.
also he's a bit like he likes to keep it anonymous and mysterious. Like he doesn't show his face much.
Not
I don't
much.
know. I don't know what he looks like.
I've seen him.
I've seen
him.
when I was doing
Brenda
research. Like,
hashtag.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I
They're
don't think I've
friends.
ever seen him. He wears a mask in every picture.
No way.
On his Instagram at least.
Okay, I didn't check his Instagram.
Or hides. I don't know.
Honestly, us from
Honestly,
a
me
few,
and Maheen.
from a few years ago.
I like that.
Actually, we did keep it really like
Anonymous,
Anonymous,
mysterious
yeah.
vibes.
But otherwise, I wonder who's going to take over. Like you're saying, the Helmut Lang is a kind of a dying brand. I wonder.
I
if
don't
they're
think
gonna...
there should be anyone to take it over.
Oh,
think
you want
so?
to just...
You want to just
Yeah.
end?
Okay. That's it.
Dang.
Yeah, like ever
I don't
since
know
he
about
left
that.
in 2005, like I feel like it hasn't been the same.
It's not
you
been
know.
the same.
So,
yeah.
but
Fair
yeah.
enough. But speaking of the constant like merry-go-round, again
Oh, I
another
know.
designer has emerged.
Oh, for Chanel, yeah. Who wants to say the word?
I don't want to
I
say
don't
it.
want
I'll
to
say it.
butcher
It's
the
you.
names. Matthew Blazy.
So on every episode that I watch back, I have mispronounced everyone's names,
Something or
a
the other.
brand's name. So now I'm keeping real quiet.
It's okay.
You won't hear me
I'll
anymore.
sacrifice myself for
Yeah,
us.
you do it.
I don't mind. But yeah, now he's doing a fantastic job at
Yeah.
Bottega.
He
I
should
don't
stay
want
there.
him to move.
Yeah.
Please stay there.
Personally.
And also this, like, they've attached every damn name of Chanel at this point.
Every
Just,
single
I'm the
one.
new creative director for Chanel at this point.
Yeah.
Just pick
We,
one.
all three of us are.
We're all
actually.
creative
Yeah.
directors at Chanel
Yeah.
at this point. Just say one. Let's move on with it.
Yeah.
Enough with the mystery, enough with the questions.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
What I want to know is that is it that they're deliberately putting it out there for publicity, or is that they can't make up their minds?
Yeah, it feels a little publicity.
I also feel like people have nothing else to talk about right now. Like this is the biggest news there is right now. I mean, at least to me personally,
no,
or to
same.
like the rest of the people. I don't know, but like that's why it just keeps going on and on and on.
Like,
Like,
every single person has been apparently tapped.
Linked to this,
Like,
literally.
I still think Jacques Mousse is the best
I agree.
choice
Yeah.
for it.
Like
but,
we said last episode.
but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
Fingers
see.
crossed for
Yeah.
Jacques Mousse.
Yeah.
But otherwise, in the Desi fashion sphere, there wasn't much. I was doing my research for
I
our
didn't-
I
episode.
tried, yeah. I was
tried.
like, what are people doing and posting about? Like,
Nothing. I
not
haven't
much.
seen
I think. I mean, obviously, like wedding season is upon us,
Yeah,
so that's kind of on
yes.
everyone's mind.
Yeah.
I think. So I'm seeing a lot of like bridal collections. I'm seeing a lot of friends of the bride, wedding guest collection,
Yeah.
not friends of the bride. Wedding guest collection. So yeah, I think
Family
that's
friends
very fun.
collection.
Family friends
Family
collection,
friend, brother
acquaintance
collection, mother collection.
sister collection.
This is a great segue into our topic of today, which is wedding wear.
Yeah.
More specifically, how to hack re-wearing and reworking. But before we get into that, what would you guys wear to
Yeah.
like an event?
Oh.
So let's get into that.
Yeah,
first.
that's
I'm so
hard.
excited for
That's
that.
so hard because
like, I mean, in my case, I don't really experiment. Like it's very well established. I don't experiment. I don't like lots of colors.
Yeah.
I don't even like traditional fits. So like I've
Yeah.
stuck with the same colors, all monotone.
Yeah.
And generally I always buy Nadia Khan because I just like
Oh.
it. It's
Shout out
easiest.
Nadia Khan.
Shout out. I also used to work there, but anyway.
Oh,
bias.
I didn't know that.
I used
You
to-
didn't?
yeah,
Nice.
I
Amazing.
did.
I love their clothes.
I love
Yeah, very
so
beautiful.
that's generally what I do. But what would you guys do?
I mean, I do. You first?
Yeah, sorry.
No, now you start.
You
No.
first.
No, you first. You get the stage today.
No,
queen.
so
I want to
agree
know,
with
Shani,
you.
what do you wear?
I agree with you. I don't like very traditional cuts, fits. So I agree. Everything that I'm eyeing right now is more contemporary or modern. So I have a whole list. Like I know what I want to wear. Like what's like my dream list of outfits that I want for.
I think
I'm
we should
excited.
break
I
it
wanna-
down.
We
per
should break it
event.
down.
Like I
Let's
think that'd
start
be
with, let's start with like a Mandy.
Yeah.
And then let's start with a.
What are we wearing
like
to
a
Mandy
shadi.
these days?
No, I want to start Mandy.
Okay.
Mandy's
Okay,
always
as-
been my favorite event, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
And that
It's the
is
most fun.
the only event that
Event I go
matters.
to. I don't go to any
honestly,
other
the
events
rest,
unless I have to.
Except the only like multiple events I went to was her wedding.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only one
Yeah.
and recently
Got married
that I've
recently,
actually went
yeah.
to nearly every single
I
event.
think it has been established that you've been married. I feel
Yeah.
like also every episode I've mentioned in some
No,
capacity.
when have you
That she's
mentioned
moved
I
on.
have?
Yes, I have.
I
Just don't remember.
this. It's on your mind, not
She's
mine.
married, guys.
Let's start with that right
Really
now.
established.
She's a married woman.
I had
okay?
a wedding.
Yeah. So who wants to start?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mandy.
Mandy. Are we blowing it up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
It's up
blowing it
here
up.
right now.
But for Mandy, I think so. I have two options. If I'm dancing and if I'm not dancing.
Ooh,
So if
good.
I
That's
am
a good
dancing,
point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with like Studio ZSJs. Like they have this black and white printed lehenga choli, but they have this like really gorgeous like sparkly choli, which I just feel like that just adds that like extra flair, and it's also everything else is so pared back and minimal, but like that really takes it over. I think for me personally, because I also don't like a lot of work
Yeah.
on a lot of calm on my joras, so that would be perfect. It's also like easy breezy, like
Yeah.
it also looks like it's not heavy, and like you can move about and you can dance and like have a good night actually. And then
that's the most important for a Mandy. Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
for
something you
dress.
can move in.
again, don't want to bring up her wedding, but I was absolutely unable
doing it
to
now.
move on her wedding.
You
Like,
look
on the-
stunning though, by the way.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
what did you
But,
wear
Like, I wore
for everyone?
Ladwanti on the Mehndi day, and I wore Hussain Rehar for the walima, and I wore, I think, Ladwanti again for the shadi.
Yeah.
They have
Big
amazing
Ladwanti
things,
girls.
all three of them. And for... Actually, there were so many events. I can't... If I start listening
Would
to
you wear
them,
the milad?
this
Would you wear the
episode would
dinner?
end, okay? But I will say... Now I lost my train of thought.
No, you're good.
That
But,
you could move.
Yeah. The
But I
importance
couldn't
of-
move. It was a very heavy outfit,
Yeah.
and I remember dancing a nightmare. Yeah, I didn't do much of that, you know. So that is very important for me to be able to like
Yeah.
feel comfortable. And then if I'm not dancing, there's this really stunning like Kamya Rokni. It's like it's like a gown almost.
Interesting.
And it has cutouts over it. Again, will be blown up for you guys.
Yes.
But it
Yeah.
is stunning. It's like this really pretty bubblegum pink color.
Ooh.
And again, it's like not a very traditional cut, which I really like, and just super chic. He does amazing work.
Yeah, I love him. We not to bring
Yeah.
my wedding up
Oh
again.
God, we're
It's
back
okay. We
there.
wore him to my Mayu,
Yeah.
both me and Shani.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
Camera
There's
girls.
there's a sari that you wore by him that I
Yes,
loved.
I did, and I
also.
even wore it for her a dholki like this, and stunning outfits. I feel like people still ask about those
Yeah.
outfits to this
Yeah.
day. And the thing about him is like he mixes and matches colors so well. Again, me being, you can tell I don't dabble in that, okay? But like when I went to his studio, you want to wear it all. You want to
Yeah.
like, you actually want to wear that much color. So he does
Yeah,
amazing
I
work.
feel like I want to finally go and check it out because I feel like if there's any
Please.
opportunity for me to wear
You
color,
should
if you're
go
going
to
to
that
Lahore.
it would be
It
there.
would
if
be
you're in
there.
Lahore, you have to go there.
It's like the funnest studio in the
Yeah,
world.
it's so fun, and they have all
Oh,
their
I'm
archive
excited.
pieces there, and
Amazing.
like amazing work. Yeah.
Exciting. Okay, so Maheen, what would you wear?
So I thought
Mandy
all
looks.
about it. So for me, the outfit that I picked, I think it's what Shani said, like it's comfortable and I think you can dance in it.
Yeah.
It's not a lehenga choli, which, you know, controversial take. It's not a lehenga choli, but it's this insane Zain Hashmi. The short shirt with these palazzo pants kind of outfit, they go from like this green to pink. It's like an ombre. It's all crystal. It's spaghetti strap. It's
Ooh.
so
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
So
that's so
the
nice.
back is insane. It's like essentially backless, but it has like two crystal like straps going. Oh,
I know which
it's
one you're talking
stunning.
about.
It's literally stunning,
Yeah.
and I need a friend of mine to get married so I can wear it to their wedding. Like
I
need-
don't even need
Look
a
at you
friend.
guys. Look at you guys.
look at
Don't look at me yet.
Someone get married so I can wear this insane. Like I can't justify it for like unless it's a close friend's wedding.
I
can't
think-
No,
justify
fair
that
enough,
kind of
fair enough,
cost.
fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough. That makes that exactly. Yeah, that's a good
on
point.
my Mandy wish list.
Could you dance in it?
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, no dupatta even.
Oh,
Easy.
solid. That's my kind of vibe.
Easy.
That's my kind of
No
Easy.
vibe.
dupatta, ditch to the dupatta.
Mm.
Even though
Don't
it
need
completes the
dupatta.
look. But
No, yeah.
It
I like the
does.
small Scandinavian style.
Oh my god, I
That's a
don't like
scarf.
those. Yeah, it is a scarf.
That's our
That's
dupatta.
a stole.
Yeah. Oh yes, there we
That's
go.
stole.
Stole. That's the word. That's the word. So for me, I think for like a Mandy, what I've done, what I would again, I would go easy breezy.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a close like family wedding, I've never really gone heavy. I haven't done like heavy calm stuff because I don't like the idea of like being weighed down.
Absolutely.
So like I have this it was a Body Focus by Iman. She basically made like a silk lehenga and it's green and black.
Oh, that's
And
That's so
I think
pretty.
I wore it to your Mandy, funnily enough.
Not
I
doing
think
a
I know which
wedding
one it is.
again.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one of
Oh,
significance that I
yeah,
remember. And it's just like I always go heavy, like sparkly, like heavier on the choli itself.
cute.
And I when I wear lehenga cholis mostly because it's easier to move.
Yeah.
And like for me again, if I'm going to be going to a Mandy, at some point I do want to dance. So it's like I
Right.
can't, as much as I would like to go heavier,
Yeah.
I generally don't. It's just
And that's the smartest
practically.
move.
Yeah.
I want to be able to enjoy myself. What's the point if I'm like
Exactly.
sitting there like this the
Constricted,
entire
yeah.
time?
But you can also play up like simpler outfits with jewelry. So I don't think like you
Yeah.
should feel like if it's like a like calm come, it's fine. You can
Yeah,
play it
yeah,
up
Yeah,
with
that's never been like
yeah,
a
it's
thing.
Scarf,
never
choker,
been-
whatever.
Yeah.
Now somewhere where I feel like you have to go a little bit heavier, shadi.
Oh.
Yeah, Bharat look, what would you wear?
So
Shayanae?
I would go with another Zain Hashmi look. It is also from the same collection that Maheen, I think, has picked from. And this is like my dream outfit. It is so simple, but it's also not simple. Okay, it's like it's like a cord set. It's like a short shirt with again palazzo pants. But the fun part about it is that it has this really like exaggerated collar. And if you also want to take it up a notch, they also have this cape with it. I feel like I'd go with the cape.
Oh, you would? I'd go no
I
cape.
If it's someone I'm close to, I'd go with the cape.
Yeah, no, I feel like when you're not feeling too conscious and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, then it's fine.
Or
Yeah.
the other way around. If you don't know them, go with the cape.
Oh,
Make a
really?
statement.
Oh, I don't know
I'm
if I would make a
kidding.
statement at a
No, I wouldn't.
I'm too
people I don't.
lazy.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy. No, I'm not that.
I'm very lazy when it comes
I'm
to
not
this kind of
lazy,
stuff.
but
I'd
but
only make an effort for someone that's like, okay, you know what? It's their day and I would like
have
to make an
to.
effort for them.
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
what I
Let me
would.
go back on my words. Okay, so if it's someone you're close to, then wear the cape.
Cape,
Okay,
yes.
no, not close. Don't wear the cape.
No cape.
Yeah, but it's
That's rude.
stunning and. Again, it's like almost like a halter cut, and if anyone knows me, I only ever wear halter. It's the only thing you will ever see me
halter
in.
backless.
Halter
Halter
backless.
Yeah.
Best for
Combo.
any occasion. And yeah, that would be my next
Yeah.
fit.
What about you, Maheen?
So mine is kind of like a unconventional option because it's actually a menswear piece.
Ooh.
If you've heard of the brand Iqbal Hussain, he makes beautiful, like heavy clothes. But this is, I saw it on this gorgeous actress, model, influencer Kiran Malik, and she wore an Iqbal Hussain sherwani. It was like buttoned up. She wore like this like draped skirt, lungi
Lungi-ish
kind of
style, I think.
bottom at like bottoms with it. It looked amazing. She wore like I think then she played it out with accessories with jewelry. That look has stayed on my it's on my mind. Like I thought it was so beautiful. It's all white also, so it's very simple. But again, I think with like a nice clutch heels, some earrings, I think that
Yeah.
would look so
That would
beautiful.
be
And it looked
amazing.
amazing on her. Like I literally.
I need
like,
to see this.
I saw it on
You
her
need
and I was
to
like,
see
I
it.
want it.
And
Like,
again, she influenced us.
she influenced me. She's my influencer.
Yeah. She influenced my mom as well. She sent me that exact same. I was
Yeah.
like, have you seen this?
Yeah, I love
My mom
that.
DMs
My
us
mom
looks.
has been eyeing that look now
Yeah.
after her. So you influenced my mom as well.
I love
That's
that.
big.
She's an influencer for all the ages.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I love that. Now, I mean, for myself, I sometimes I get confused with like a Bharat look because it's like, again, if it's a day Bharat or a night Bharat, I feel like that also makes a difference. So like, if anything, I know that I'm gonna be asking these two if there's ever a wedding need to go to, what should I wear? Because I'm always just mostly blank. I only know Mandy stuff. The rest I don't know.
No, you do. You
do.
And you looked amazing at my. Not to
Again.
bring up my wedding
Can you
again.
put a count on
Count
this?
your how many times my wedding's
How
been
many times
mentioned.
has my wedding come up in this
I'm saying
episode?
30 so far. You looked amazing at my wedding.
Yeah, that's
So-
sorry, na? The white
Yeah,
silk sari.
beautiful.
I even written it down. That's
Yeah.
what I wore to your Bharat. I did.
It was
yeah.
beautiful. And
I
also
loved it.
halter. So
It was.
win-win.
Love a halter.
Yeah, no, honestly, I can never go wrong with it. It just, no matter the occasion, it always looks good. And it's like safe for me in the sense that it always looks like enough,
Yeah.
but not too much. But speaking of that silk saree, I've worn that to so many different events
Yeah.
because it just works. It's nice. It's like formal enough.
Yeah.
And it also, I feel like white looks good on me also. I don't know. Like,
I see that.
So
I see it.
just, I worn it to an engagement, wore it to a Bharat and a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, event-wise, Is there any other event?
Like a wedding party,
Like a wedding
a
party.
fusion kind of fit? Because I think that's interesting.
for
What do you wear
sure.
to that?
I don't have a fusion fit in mind, but I do have a Museluxe sari in mind.
Oh.
And it is
Ooh.
absolutely
They're
stunning.
insane.
They are
Incredible.
really nice.
Again, it's like, okay, so it's more so like a bikini kind of top.
Yeah, essentially.
But it is also almost halter-ish.
Yeah.
It's stunning. Again, it's like this really sparkly blouse with also a super sparkly like sari to accompany it. And I just feel like when I am going to a wedding, I always gravitate towards like a sparkly, fun kind of outfit.
As opposed to what? People go for a
Your
not fun-
Iqbal Hussain outfit, which has zero sparkles on it.
my
That's
sorry
because
that I
it's
mentioned
modest
has
and
nothing
chic.
on it.
Yeah, and what?
Everyone wears a
called
fun outfit to a wedding, firstly.
Yeah,
So
but
No,
this
they can
is
go printed instead of sparkly.
Yes.
Like the
Her
sari
sari was
that I wore, it was
printed.
printed. It wasn't sparkly.
She got called out.
Alright, so-
Yeah. But I will say that stunning. Normally, you won't see me in a full sequin fit to a podcast,
Fair.
maybe, but
Maybe
next time.
maybe. But for a wedding, always
Fair
like, that
enough.
is a go-to.
What about you?
So honestly, yeah, like it's not really fusion. I would say it's a dress. There's Hussain Rehar has this like sub brand called Jeevan, and they make these insane like couture pieces. It's more like blazers and it's like pants and stuff. They have this gorgeous it's called a shift dress, I would say, a slip dress, shift dress. It's like a column dress and it has all this embroidery on it, just spaghetti straps. And I just think that would be
that's
so
so nice,
fun
yeah.
and easy. It goes all the way down to, I believe, the floor or.
So
God,
is-
actually, I'm not really sure.
is it like
No,
a
I
gown?
think it's like a midi.
Yeah, I think it's like a midi dress,
Yeah,
but
okay.
so stunning. I just think you could move around in it. It's light. It's like you don't have to think about it, but it's like fun,
I'm
festive.
very grateful to this wedding party because of the wedding party we have like options like this
That's
now.
the thing.
Where 10 years ago we did not have options like
it's
this.
very hard to find like a party look. I think.
Apart,
Like,
I'm just glad that we have so many local options
Yeah.
now for all occasions. Like you can
Yeah.
find something for everything.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
I agree. You wouldn't have been able to find a
No,
couple
10 years ago, no way.
Yeah, I agree. And what about you?
fun.
You?
What about me?
Yeah. What's your segment's not over, guys? What's yours?
What would I wear to a wedding party?
Yes.
I
Now,
see you in a blazer.
yeah, no, I mean that's what I wore to a wedding party.
Yeah.
Not to mention my
Cut
wedding
this out.
again.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
one more
now.
time.
I
please.
actually, what I wore a blazer and I wore a halter top that I actually had made myself.
Oh, how nice.
Like
Because
stitch it yourself? Sorry to
no,
cut
no,
you.
I didn't stitch it myself, but I designed it myself. I
Oh,
chose the fabric and
fun.
designed it myself because I felt like at that time I didn't want to break the bank, so to speak. So I was like, what can I do that would still sort of work? And it was like a flowy halter top, like sort of like tied up, and it worked.
That's perfect.
But otherwise, for a wedding party, I would still go back to Nadia Khan because
Yeah.
generally it's like I show her stuff that I want,
Yeah.
and she very much executes that. For
Recreates
me,
it.
that's been like the reason why I keep going back to her is because if I show her stuff that I like, I tell her, she knows exactly what I like and what I don't like. And she's been patient enough to deal with me. And so it's like, if I can just like, there's from her new collection, that Zain shot, funny enough, there is one thing.
Shout out to Nesh.
Yeah, there's one outfit that I really liked. It was kind of like a halter, sort of like
I know which one it
peplum-ish.
is.
Oh,
That
the
lime
lime
green
green
one?
outfit. Yeah, I know exactly
Oh.
what. That's so
Now,
stunning.
I love that
I
one.
would change up the pants to more like straighter legs
Okay.
instead of like the bell bottoms. I don't really like bell
Yeah.
bottoms. And peplum is out of my comfort zone. But I liked it enough that I would go for
That would
it.
be a really good party
Yeah.
outfit, I think. That'd
Yeah.
be such
Yeah.
a fun party.
Yeah,
outfit. And the
so it's-
color is...
Yeah.
Oh,
No, and
wow.
again, lime green is out of my
Yeah.
comfort zone, but I was willing to try it.
Yeah.
I will
So-
say get it. I know this is like a segment where it's like our dream wedding dream fit,
Yeah.
but
You
I
can
would
get
say
that.
make it a reality.
Yeah.
Get it
Let's
because
see.
I want to borrow that outfit.
Yeah,
It is
no.
stunning. Yeah.
No,
one
no,
of
for
us needs
sure.
to have it.
No, for sure.
And I will say as well, like I agree with you about like not wanting to break the bank every single time.
Every single December, I'm supposed to
Yeah.
shell out everything I've saved.
Exactly.
Like, as much as I'd love to, don't get me wrong.
I
I'd
love
love to
to.
be like, I want that, and I want that, and I
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
But then I'm going,
Yeah, things
the
are
grand-
expensive
You
these
can't
days.
justify every
Everything.
single
So
price tag, and
expensive.
that's why I feel like it's so important to like invest in pieces that you know that you can rework
And
rewear.
last you a few seasons.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Which actually kind of brings us to
Yeah.
our next segment.
Yeah.
how to hack rewearing and reworking what's in your closet already. Now, for me, like I'm gonna bring up that lehenga that I wore by
Yeah.
Body Focus.
Yeah.
I have worn that. I think I got that 4 years ago. Funny enough, And I've fluctuated in weight. Like I was heavier when I bought it, so
Yeah.
I was like initially in an issue to sort of like bring it in because it was silk.
Yeah.
But what I did was the original set was like with a black choli, and it looked great. But then I decided to do a green one for a Mayo that I went to.
That's so fun.
Okay.
And then but what I do is I always just change up. Like I have like 4 or 5 cholis with each lehenga instead. So it's an easier way to sort of it looks different. People honestly don't remember it either, which is let's be honest, is a big point. If you don't want somebody going, didn't they wear that last time?
That skirt looks familiar.
They've probably said that about me because I have reworn stuff.
Do people really keep track of what other people are wearing though? Like, do you guys
I
remember what
don't.
other people are wearing? No.
I can't remember what
I
happened
can't remember
yesterday.
a single
So
thing that anyone else is wearing. So why do we feel so much pressure to have a new fit every time?
I don't think we should.
Yeah,
honestly.
we shouldn't.
is it marketing gimmicks?
It is. It is.
Capitalism.
Capitalism.
Got to us.
I will say though, like for me, it was the opposite. I remember when I was younger, I would get like 2-3 cholis made in very like neutral colors, like a gold, a silver, a beige, maybe not a beige, a black.
Probably black, yeah.
And that would just go with any lehenga that I had, or I would get one made, or it would just act as like I would sub it out as like a sari blouse. So I think that was also like a really good way of just swapping, subbing.
Also, I would say the way you drape your dupatta makes it look so different every time. You could have a pilau fight in front of you. That's a completely different. On your side, it's a completely different look. Tied across, completely different look. Like there's so many. Even if you get a different dupatta every time, or even if you drape it differently every time, it looks completely different.
I never even considered that.
Yeah,
because I
learned so much about dupatta draping. 4 years stylist. Again, not to mention my wedding, but just because I got married and I had to do my dupatta so many different ways.
That's the biggest learning curve.
Yeah.
It's
not easy.
Not to mention her wedding again, but we recently also reworked like our wedding outfit from her
Walima.
And honestly, it went really well. Like I had this Hussain Rehar outfit again, blown up.
Yeah.
But it was like this coat, and inside it was like this halter wrap top, and then there were these palazzo pants on the bottoms, and I just kind of took the jacket off and used a dupatta to like make it into a sari instead, like a sari pant kind of look. I think that was something that I know I can wear a lot more than that complete fit, you know, because again, I do like to keep it a bit less heavy.
Minimal.
So, and that worked out amazingly. And also, if alternatively, if you want to like take the halter top out, you can just use that jacket as like the kameez with the pants, and that's it. You have another look. So
it's like 3 different outfits.
Yeah, one outfit, 3 looks. And
yeah. Similarly, like I wore my literal Walima outfit. So my Walima outfit was like this. Not tube top, but like a halter kind of top with a big lehenga and this big, very heavy work jacket from Faraz Manan and a big dupatta. So I went to a destination wedding in Turkey over the summer, and what I essentially did, I just wore it without the jacket, and it was just a shirt and a lehenga, and then I wore the dupatta a few different ways, and it looked like a completely different outfit.
That's amazing.
It was so fun. And I've already worn my Walima outfit 2 more times since I got it. So I mean, of course, you pay arm and a leg for wedding outfits. So I'm like, oh, I already wore it 3 times. Like,
but also the best part is that you like nobody else would even know.
No one even
that
knew. We were like, oh, where'd you get that from? I was like, Queen, you saw me wear it 3 months ago. Like, it's not new.
Isn't that such a flex? Honestly, that's I think the biggest flex. I'm so glad that I've sort of like it took me a couple of years, but like I'm so glad that I jumped on that train of, you know what, it's in my closet and I can just keep reworking it and it'll keep working.
And that's sustainable, guys. That is how it should be. You know?
Yeah, because funny enough, I read yesterday that sequence is like the biggest sort of like polluter, like from like the fashion industry,
and we use so much. That's so sad.
We use a lot. So if anything,
and I love a sparkly top.
You just talk about how full head to toe sparkle.
So make sure to keep reusing that Museluxe. Sorry if you ever do get it.
And
forever and ever and
every
ever.
other weekend she's wearing.
Yeah, because like I read that apparently like it takes like 1,000 years for it to like.
Yeah, because the plastic is not really biodegradable.
Like I can't remember the exact number, but it was a very large amount of time.
So
where it's
now
like,
my God, Hussain outfit isn't looking so bad now, is it?
It was never looking bad. I just said that there are lesser sparkly outfits out there.
Got it.
No, but
okay.
Another reason to keep reusing and rewearing your wedding wear. You don't want to pollute the environment. You can't be like, oh, fast fashion is so bad, and then cycling through like tens of thousands of like wedding looks.
I don't think
I can't afford to.
I can't
straight up.
afford
I can't afford to cycle through 10.
I won't lie. I wish I could though. But anyway, that's besides the point.
That is a dream of mine. I aspire to be there.
So speaking of hot takes, my favorite segment.
That is my favorite segment.
Is there anything that you guys feel is overrated when it comes to like wedding wear?
Let me think about this one, actually.
I mean, I have one, but maybe it's a little mean. I don't know if I should say, but I think
Give it to us. This is a hot
people
take.
love to wear a designer bag to weddings just because it's designer, but it's like a big city bag, and it's like, why are you just because it's a expensive bag doesn't make it like a festive night out bag. Like, you know, like it could be a smaller one, it could be a sparkly, it doesn't have to be like a
That reminds
tote
me.
bag.
Yeah, that reminds
It
me.
doesn't have to be a shoulder bag.
There's this jewelry influencer that I follow. She's great.
Yeah.
She basically she became famous because she was talking about the Ambani jewelry before anybody was.
Oh, is this
Okay.
Archana?
No, honey, she's American. She's Julia.
I think I
Julia
get her
Shape, I
reels,
think.
yeah.
They got her flown out to the
Yup,
wedding, right?
yeah.
She
Yup.
was Ori's plus one.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Exactly. Ori is plus
Yeah.
one. Ori, who, I don't know
Yeah.
how he knows everybody, but he
knows
does.
everyone.
She looked stunning. Of course, they took her
Yeah.
to like Manish Malhotra and stuff
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
her looks and everything because it was so last minute. And Bichari, I was watching her Instagram at that time, and she was like, I don't know which bag to choose because I didn't plan accordingly.
Yeah.
So she had to take a big because she even
That's
needed to
the
take her like phone and
thing.
light and
Oh,
everything.
God.
And she even recognized, she was like, I feel like this is ruining the look, but I can't really do
At
anything
least she
about
recognized it.
Yeah, she
People
did
don't recognize it.
She recognized
You
it.
don't
For me, it's
need-
like, I just wouldn't take a bag if I
Yeah.
didn't have that. And
Yeah.
also mine, I think I'm going to offend a lot of people with that opinion.
No, I agree with it.
I do agree,
I
but
walk
it
in at
is-
most events with just my phone.
Yeah.
Same. And a lip liner in my hand.
In my hand.
Yeah, literally.
And I lose it every
And
night.
I lose it every night.
Then you do it again.
Facts. I guess for me, I would say like, and that's something that I do every single time too. So I'm calling myself out, but I feel like wearing like a day wedding doesn't always have to mean that you have to wear whites and pastels. Like you
I
can
am
wear
guilty.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Guilty. Like this is
Guilty
me.
as charged.
But I'm trying to steer away from that this time and like experiment. Like wear a brighter color, a hot pink in
That
the
could be
day.
Fun
nice.
for a wedding.
Fun for a wedding. A lime green.
Shana's only
lime
saying this
green.
because for a day wedding, she's about to wear a hot pink outfit. So
Yeah,
she wants to say
it's
it before-
foreshadowing.
It's foreshadowing.
It's foreshadowing.
No, but
Watch the space.
Are there any colors though that you would still stay away from? Though that like even if we're not doing pastels or like whites.
Yeah.
Hot pink, fair, that can be a day
Yeah.
color. But like, is there any color that you think that would not work in?
I think I would kind of stay away from black still.
Or a
during
grey.
a day
Don't wear a
wedding.
grey.
Maybe
Light
maybe it
grey?
will work in
I
like
don't know. Grey
a,
just seems like a non-festive color.
it's
No,
a
that's
Valima
true.
color.
Yeah,
I
it's a
always
Valima
associate with
color.
like a
Yeah.
silver,
Yeah.
grey kind of.
Fair, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I guess staying away from just darker
Yeah,
colors.
just like a black. I don't think would make too much sense.
Or jewel
during the day.
tones.
Oh, maybe
Jewels
that
would be
could pop,
nice.
like an emerald green. That would pop.
emerald, but not like a ruby.
No, why not?
You think so on
Again,
the day?
don't worry about it. Just wear whatever. Just wear whatever. Don't
Fair.
think too much about it. Just
I'm
try.
I
interested
see it.
now. I'm
Yeah.
interested now. Perhaps we'll try it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Try
Actually,
it.
no, I don't know why. Now that I think about it, why just psychologically, every time I think day wedding, I think lighter colors.
Right?
Yeah.
And I
Which is
feel
really
like-
weird. I don't understand where that
Yeah.
comes
I
from.
just think it looks prettier in pictures. Everyone looks like color coordinated.
But it's been done.
Yeah,
Mm.
we've
Like, let's
seen
put
the
it rest.
all.
Let's try something
off-white
new.
looks.
Yeah.
So, guys, that was another episode of Onset. Hopefully, we didn't annoy anybody with our hot takes and our wedding wear opinions.
Or
But I think
Maheen's wedding.
Yeah, or
opinion.
Never
Maheen's
bring it up
wedding.
ever again. Sorry, guys.
we'll see. We'll see about that because there's a
Yeah.
lot more wedding wear episodes to come.
To come.
God.
But let's see. So stick around with us and catch us next week for another episode of Onset where we're hopefully not all wearing the same
The
thing.
same exact outfit.
That wasn't planned.
Let me just give you guys a little bit of context for this. I told her yesterday
No,
not
she
to wear
didn't.
this outfit, and she came wearing the exact same
She
outfit as
said
me
that
today.
I like this shirt. I said, yeah, it's great.
And you wore it the next day?
No, it's not the same shirt.
Mine, that's ribbed.
not even the
This is
same
not-
shirt.
It's still black, full sleeve.
She said,
fitted.
I told you I was going to wear the shirt.
And
I said,
thank
you
God,
didn't.
I was planning on wearing a long sleeve black shirt as well. Luckily, I didn't.
Thank
So I think
God.
there needs to be some group chat,
Yeah.
communication,
More
figure out
prep.
what we're
More
wearing.
prep. And the same earrings too. She has no.
She just wants
She
me
knows no
so
limits.
bad.
Honestly,
I just
I always
noticed.
wear
she wants
these
to be
earrings.
me so bad. That's what it is.
Didn't she come first, though,
Yeah.
I picked her up.
No, as in biologically.
I'm
Oh.
older.
I don't know about that.
Basically, Shai has copied everything I've done. She will call my career.
Let's
We're
end
doing
it
exact
now.
same things.
Yeah,
Outro
but
over.
Stick around with
enough.
us for
Before we
more
start
bickering between
throwing
sisters
hands.
next week.
Cut the camera.
Got the camera dead ass.
Before we cut the camera, like, comment, and subscribe, and
Yeah.
we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.